Law of sines. Well, we know if we're given a triangle like this, I will say x, 51, and 12. And if I said find x, it's literally sine of 51, opposite over hypotenuse, x over 12. Because we have a right angle, then we can just literally multiply. Well, the trouble is, sometimes they don't give us the right angle. Sometimes they just give us different angles. Like, let's say 56, 74. Let's find this side if this one is 21. And they're like, find this side. Well, law of sines, you have to have a pair in order to do it. In other words, see how they give you 74 and the side across from it. Angle 56 and the side across from it. And law of sines is side over sine of the angle equals side over sine of the angle. Now, some people put the sines on top. Doesn't matter. Personal preference, as long as the sines are on the same level. Either one would be fine. So once you get it set up, cross multiply. So I always start with this diagonal. So that gives us, or whichever one's complete, 21 sine of 56, which is just calculator. And notice how it's going to equal sine of 74x. So basically, to get rid of this, all you have to do is divide. Then it's let your calculator do the work. Now, you do need to be in degrees, so if you're not, you need to be there. So literally 21 sine 56. I always do it equals. You could get parentheses, happy. I just don't like to risk it. Sine 74. Oh, I didn't put divide. Whoop. Okay, sorry about that. 21 sine 56 divided by sine 74. 18.1. And so that's our side. Sides I usually round to tenths. Angles I round to whole numbers. And you might be saying, whoa, what do you mean about angles? Well, let's say 128, 39. Let's find this angle. If this is, I'm just making this up, so hopefully this exists. If not, it'll be a good example of one. So notice how we have a pair, angle and a side. So that means we can use law of sines. So 39, always take the sine of the angle, never the side. 10 to sine x. Remember, you're always going to start on the complete diagonal first. In other words, no variables. So 10 sine of 128 divided by 39. But see, then you have the sine of x. So once you get this, you're going to have to do second sine, or shift sine. So 10 sine of 128 divided by 39 equals, and I do second sine, because see the little negative one up there, that means inverse. Second answer equals 11.7 degrees. It was small, but it was there. So if you're looking for the angle, it's a little bit more tedious, but if you're looking for the angle, you're always going to hit second. Now, with these fancy calculators, just to show you, you could go ahead and do second sine, and then do maybe parentheses, but you have to get parentheses happy with that. You could say second, we can try it. 10 sine 128, close parentheses, divided by 39. Let's see. Looky there. So a little bit more brain power. to me, I would just rather do the math than hit second sign, second answer. But obviously, either way, you get the same answer. So that's how to do it with when you're missing a side. This is how to do it when you're missing an angle. Technically, there is another thing you have to worry about with law of signs. It's called ambiguity. In other words, since sign is positive in more than one quadrant, sometimes there's an ambiguous or a vague triangle out there. But since at this time I'm making this kind of easier because of the coronavirus stuff, we'll leave that and I'll post it at a later date. But it's ambiguous or ambiguity. So thank you for watching. Hope this helped.